Alright, so I got most of my stuff put away in here. This one actually has a closet, so I was able to hang up some of my clothes, and then I put, let me guess, I turn on the light so you can see what I'm doing here. Oops, light was already on, just kidding. Let me turn on this light. There we go. Hung my sunglasses up there. I got all the rest of my clothes in this little bin. And then in this one over here, I have all my yarn and like some books and stuff like that. And there's these 3 bin things here. I put just everything else in there. It's kind of crammed in. It's not super organized, but whatever, it's put away. It won't fall while I'm driving anymore. And then up on top of this bunk, I got my basket, my backpack, and my other backpack full of stuff. Excuse me. This one doesn't have a curtain, so I had to like hang things up. But there's my manual shifter, and then my cockpit, because this truck resembles more of a plane than it does a truck. And then I have these curtains, but like that doesn't give you much room. Like you just have the bed, a little bit of space there, and then these curtains. So I hung the blanket up there, so that way I could have like a semblance of privacy. I'm staying here in what is it? Santa Vela, California? It's north of Los Angeles. I have like 400 miles to go tomorrow. A little bit less than 400, it's 300 and some change. But, let's see. There we go. There it is. Now you can see me like a normal person. So anyway, I just didn't want to do a whole lot of driving tonight because I got to get there pretty, like, not super early, but like, I think I have to deliver at like 11 o'clock or something like that. Anyway, but I wanted to get up early enough that I can get through Los Angeles without hitting a whole bunch of traffic. So I'm going to start at 3 in the morning, and then I'll probably stop in Wheeler Ridge, which is another Petro, and then there's like a little shopping center there. And then I'll go to my destination and deliver. And then I don't pick up until Tuesday. So, I'm probably just going to go back to Wheeler Ridge and stay there again. Just because, you know, why not? I was entertaining the idea of going back to San Diego, but I don't really have the money to do a rental car again. And, I just would only want to go back to that dog beach, and I don't have a dog with me this time, so I'd just be a loser at the dog beach by myself. And Dad kind of scared me about the sharks. I mean, where that beach is, though, there's like a little inlet, so I doubt there's any sharks there, plus there's like 1,000 people, but still. I don't know. I'll go to San Diego some other time. Maybe we'll see. I'm still thinking about it, but I really shouldn't spend the money on going to San Diego again. I should wait until next time I'm down here in Vista and have some more time off. What else? Oh, my 7 days is up tomorrow. Tomorrow's my 7th day, which means Monday will be my 8th day. I don't really have time to do a 34-hour reset, obviously. So I was looking it up because my dispatcher was talking about the rollover hours again, and I didn't really know what those were last time that I came down to Vista and they were talking about rollover hours. I was like, oh, people are crazy. So I just did my reset. So it turns out there's 2 ways that you can do your 70-hour, 8-day hours of service thing. You can do a 34-hour reset after 7 days or whatever, or 8 days. I'm not really sure about that. I just always do it at 7. Or you can do rollover hours. So I had to look it up to be more clear on it, which I'll do in a little bit. But essentially what it is your first day to your 8th day, that first day hours at midnight on your 8th day, you get all of the first day hours back. So if I drove and was on duty for a total of 6.5 hours on the first day, on that 8th day at midnight, I get 6.5 more hours back that I can use and drive with. If that makes sense. It's kind of weird. I need to, like I said, I need to look it up and get a little more familiar with it. But that's my basic understanding of it. So, yeah, I'll probably end up doing that until I get back home, and then I'll do an actual reset. So she says that I'll do my delivery Friday morning, and then I think she has me leaving Sunday night again. So I'll have a day and a half pretty much. Whatever, good enough. Anyway, I'm here, I'm showered. I had a really good dinner, super full. I feel so bloated right now, but it's kind of a good feeling, so I'm gonna let it ride. And I got stuff kind of put away in here. It's not home. It's not my truck, but stuff's put away. I am getting slightly better at floating the gears and driving the manual, but it's still a struggle. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm so out of practice driving a manual. It's ridiculous. But I'm getting better. There's definitely improvement from this morning versus tonight. Granted, I only really get to practice when I'm off the highway, and I don't get off the highway very much because I'm trying to make tracks and get to my destination on time. But yeah, we'll see. Going up the pass is really interesting, like, because I'll be in 10th gear, because it's a 10-speed manual. I'll be in 10th gear, and I'll start going up the pass, and I'll lose momentum, and my speed will slow down, so I'll try a downshift. And sometimes I nail it, and I'm just able to keep going, and I'll go up the pass at a pretty steady rate, somewhere in the 30 to 40 mile per hour range. And then other times I'll miss. And like earlier, one time going up one of the passes, I had to come to a complete stop and start all the way over from first gear because it was I just missed, and I just kept losing momentum, blah, blah, blah. But I'll miss my gears, and then I'll just have to go down, and it's bad. So sometimes I go with the pass at 25, sometimes I go with the pass at 30 to 40. So, oh well, I'm getting it. It's just, like I said, I'm so out of practice. I haven't really driven a manual consistently since truck driving school, and then I drove a manual one time when I worked for Haney for like half a day. So, it's... Whew. But I mean, I'm driving, I'm getting where I need to go, I'm doing it. It's just, it's rough. This poor transmission. But, I don't know. And this International is what I'm driving. It's not like an old truck, but International is like, they're kind of an old brand, and they haven't really upgraded anything in a long time. I mean, obviously, like, things are upgraded. It's a 2013, I'm pretty sure. I haven't looked at the door yet either, but I'm fairly certain that's what it was. But I mean, it's just like, they haven't really modified or like kept up with much. Like, it's just an old style truck, so like it's super boxy, which I don't like, and there's just like a lot of dead space. Like, the front is super big and the sleeper's kind of cramped. I wish it was the other way around, because I'm pretty short, so I don't need a super big cab. I need, I like having a nice luxurious sleeper, which is why I like my Freightliner so much. I didn't realize how much I liked it until I got this thing. But whatever, I just can't be choosers. So hopefully they'll fix my radiator in the next couple days, because when I come back through, I want to get my truck. I talked to Corey, and she said that I'm going to get my truck back when I'm done, so I left all my cell phone mounts in there, which kind of sucks for here because I don't have any cell phone mounts. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway. Alright, I'm going to call it a night. Bye.